Good afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to OneShot. And a very, very artistic and a picture of Nico here. Is this where she's from? Joseph, are you still there? Yes. Ah, I'm awake. Had a dream just now. I saw. Yes, you were running through wheat. You did? Wow. I really thought I was back home. Oh, the sun back in my home world isn't a light bulb. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. I don't think I would be able to hold it like I do with the sun from your world. Well, that's not my world. This isn't my world. Huh? This isn't the world I live in. Really? Ah, I guess not. If you're the god of this world, you wouldn't necessarily be in it. What's your homeworld called? Earth? Earth? Like the stuff on the ground? That's a good point. Okay, so many places, so many like sci-fi stuff, so much sci-fi stuff, you know, they understand that Earth is the ground. Well, and stuff like that, but we call it Earth because that's our planet. Why would they use that same term for the dirt and stuff on there? Wait, do you live underground? No. Ha, neither do we. But shrews and field mice and stuff do. Does your world have a sun? Yes, it's also a ball of fire. Really? Wow. Can you hold it? That was a silly question, wasn't it? The sun in my home world is very bright. Warm, too. You saw, right? But it goes away sometimes, at night. Everything gets dark, kind of like how this world is now. But it's okay, because the sun always comes back the next day. It's good. That's good, don't you think? My world is like that too. Ah, do you sleep during the night? We go to sleep, usually. But some people stay up and use computers. I don't have to explain what they are, do I? There's a bunch of them in this world. Anyway, we should probably get going. Probably, yes. Alright, so let's travel to the outpost here and see what's going on here. A robot without power. Now, the use of a robot as our replacement head engineer seems unorthodox. Especially the one responsible for last year's incident. Excuse me? I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. Management. Yeah, me too. What's up here? Those look like a faded poster. Reminder to all workers. The rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp spawning period. If you observe a pond with a bubbled over surface, please contact management immediately. We will dispatch a harvest team ASAP. Interesting. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. Okay, so there were people here, it looks like, that weren't robots. And the robots maybe took over their world. They kind of replaced them. It's like, it's one of those, okay, well, we'll build robots to do our work for us, and those robots basically are kind of just taking over. Won't turn on. That's because there's no power. A robot. Seems to be okay, just doesn't have power. Nothing there. Ooh, glowy box. Self-charging solar battery, model N87, 1-year warranty included. Simply place your self-charging battery in full display with the lens facing up. Charge just in seconds, no external power is needed. Troubleshooting manual. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens in the front side has not been dislodged during transport. One charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice a decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact the manufacturer. This box looks interesting. Wish I had something to pry it open with. Like a metal rod? Pipe won't fit under the I need to flatten it somehow. Okay. 1. A robot may not injure a living person or through inaction allow a person to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey orders given to it by people except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. But you don't have the 0th law. Okay, so yes, those are Asimov's laws of robotics, but they are forgetting the 0th law. The 0th law, and this was part of Asimov's series, was created by a robot. But the 0th law says that a robot may not cause harm or through inaction allow harm to come to humanity. And then rewrites all the 3 previous existing laws to say, provided that it does not violate 0th law. So a robot can't save a person and through that action cause humanity harm. So basically, if a let's play a little what if game here. So the 0th law says, okay, if a robot was present when Hitler was about to put a bullet in his brain, the basic 3 laws say that a robot would have to stop Hitler from killing himself. But the 0th law says, no, Hitler is causing harm to humanity, therefore your action of saving him would violate the 0th law, therefore you allow him to kill himself. That's what the 0th law was. That's the whole reason for the 0th law. Okay, so we are in the Barrens. There's the water. So we need to cross the docks to the Glen, and then into the refuge, and then the tower. Alright. But yeah, that's one of those things that always irritates me, is how many people talk about Asimov's 3 laws of robotics, except for the fact that there's actually 4. Page with faded ink. Able to provide all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We have provided customized backup cells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and the signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single robot. And it's very specific. Each battery's tied to a specific robot. A lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. The phosphorus shrimp. Wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. It creates an electromagnetic field that will charge the robots. That is a big machine. Thank you, Nico. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, though. There's a rectangle-shaped hole in the middle. Looks like something used to fit in there. I would be willing to bet something still does fit in there. We just have to find it. Alright, so there's not much we can do in here. Are there other buildings that we can explore? I would say that is a yes. That is a big metal building. Very big metal building. Robot sitting on the conveyor belt doesn't seem to have power. A big machine looks like a press used to crush metal. Well, that would be handy if we could turn it on. I don't think we can turn any of these on, can we? Aha! Ooh, this machine is still running. Maybe I shouldn't stand so close to it. What if my scarf got caught in there and then it pulled me in and... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Probably a good idea. So if we take the metal rod... do you want me to crush the pipe in here, Joseph? Oh, but I don't want to get too close. That was scary. But I bet we have a crowbar now. Yes, we do. So we can go back and we can pry open that box that was glowing that I'm pretty sure has a battery in it that should last 10 minutes, that should last 10 days, rather, given a few seconds worth of charge. Wait, and with that battery then... Bar should open it. There's a small metal cube and some broken glass in here. Looks like what used to be part of a machine. It says solar battery on the inside. Okay. Oh, what if we, but if, okay, so the shrimp, the phosphor shrimp, if we can find some of those and put those in a bottle, could we power the battery and put the battery in the big machine that would create the electromagnetic charge, that the electromagnetic field that would charge everybody? You? I'm not gonna smash the bottle. I didn't mean for you to smash the bottle. I wanted you to use the bottle to to dip into the water there, please. No? Fine. What is over here? I guess we'll take the side path first. Why not? Ooh, a note. Although the poisonous gas is highly localized in the vent zones, barren workers were still recommended to wear gas masks. These masks were mandatory around active vent sites, of course. As more and more of the workforce got replaced by robots, we found ourselves with a surplus of abandoned gas masks. It seemed like a waste to get rid of them all, so we kept a few for emergencies. Where did you keep them? Because I think I will probably wind up needing one. If you don't mind. Alright, side chute. That looks like a safe. That's a note. Okay. With the mining operations going smoothly, materials are no longer our limiting factor. We will be able to build more resilient robots, both in body and in mind. Specifically, the discovery of metal alloy 291 will likely allow the development of a highly effective circuitry. Why was that in a number? That we haven't seen any other numbers, have we? So 291. If that is a safe down there, then 291 is probably part of the combo. I didn't want to walk off that way. I really wish there was like some indication of where the edge of the area is. I bet this. Okay, yeah, there's vents up there. I don't want to do any vents, thank you. There's a piece of paper there. Okay, so yeah, it's a 6-digit code, so So 291, I'm pretty sure, is part of it. I'm pretty sure. Now, there's another piece of paper off this way. Will that have the rest of the code? I hope. The sun will not return, and the abyss is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave before the darkness suffocates us all. Don't take that to heart, Nico. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get through this, little buddy. Okay, so this... I don't think there was any other ways we could go, no. Okay, so we only have part of that... part of the code. We have 291, but we need the rest of it, too. Are those leaves? A robot. No power, just like the rest. Those look like leaves, like dead leaves. Or maybe like flowers? The light bulb. So, you are the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone who didn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Uh-huh. I'm a person. You got the eyes of a cat, but cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. A child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. But that robot back there said there's no mistake. I know. This is gonna sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. But we can't really just leave. Oh. So you just got here? Then you must be headed towards the tower. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it will send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it, though. Right. Piece of paper? Hi, Silver. Did you hear the news about the mines? I'm sorry. I can't imagine what you're feeling. It's been 2 weeks. I know it must be hard, but maybe it's better that you came back. It's only a matter of time before the rowboats are recalled. At least let me know you got my message, okay? Kip. Glowy, something poking out from the shelf. It's a screwdriver. You can take it if you want. Might help you. Oh, are you sure? Yes, I have many. Thank you. There's a lot of tiny glowing shrimp swimming in this jar. And lots of tiny shrimp aren't glowing or swimming. No way! I just refilled that 2 days ago. Guess I'll make a trip to the shore later. Can I get a drink of water? It's covered with wire mesh. Wait. Okay, it's just covered with wire mesh. Can I go to sleep here? Doesn't look very comfortable. No, I can't. Okay, well, we are going to zip back to the docks. That's where the bed is. Yes, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go to sleep because that is all the time we have for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. And don't forget to press the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some
Cheerio!
I am, after all, a reasonable individual, as long as my conditions are fulfilled. Long live Baphomet!
You can't say that they don't acknowledge damage to their body, but if their body is damaged enough, they will change their style of locomotion